Hello everybody, it is Christmas Eve where I am. It might be Christmas where you are. Let's do CSS Battle. All right, what do we got? We have got
What is it here?
some 4 elements of a border or a I feel inclined to do this as a background on the whole thing. So let's see what that looks like. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can do it all with just backgrounds, no margins, no elements, and no borders. So let's do it. We'll work outside or in. We'll work in and all the way out, which is not normally the way I work, but let's see if that shows us something. Okay, so first, conic gradient, 75% transparent to this red, pink, something, and we're going to need an at, ha ha ha, gotta put it in the right spot, and then we're going to move it over. Too low. What is that, 95? Yep, and then probably 125 or something. 150 over. 145 over. Okay. So that's the edge, and so I think that this will be what, 110? Yeah, 110 and 110. All right, we've got our first block. Not too bad. Then what? Then what? Then I think, what do I want to do next? How about we do those corners? Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, damn the torpedoes. Let's do a linear gradient next, and we'll do it coming downward. How about a repeating linear gradient? Is there a pattern there? There's not really much of a pattern there, unfortunately. That's no good. That's no fun. That's no fun. As I often do, I reserve the right to change my decisions about what I decide to do in midstream. All right. So underneath, we want to do underneath this. So let's do the top corner. Can we do that? All right, let's do a conic gradient again. Very similar to the other one, which is transparent. And then the red again, or whatever that color is. What is it, pink? Kind of a pink. And let's do the at. All right, so there I did it at 10 pixels, 10 pixels, which we know is completely wrong. But we'll move it across. Move it down, rather. 110, 110, nope, 105. And then 110, 120, 30, 40, 50, 60, 55, 155. And then if we make this. So let's make the other color here yellow, and then no repeat. 0, 0 pixels, 100 pixels. Okay, and then we're gonna make it bigger. So this is what our conic gradient is. So if we make it wide enough, 4, 5, and tall enough, and then make it repeat. I think we just made it work. We just made that work. So let's do now transparent. All right, so that's 2 conic gradients, and we have a lot of what we wanted. Not everything, but a lot. So what now? What do we want now? Is it another conic gradient, or is it, because we've got these little tiny lines, right? That go across. So this line and this line. It makes me inclined to do the border, but I kind of am feeling commitment to the shtick of all conic gradients, since I have said on this channel in these videos that it is my favorite kind, and yeah, it is, sure. So let's do behind that. Let's do a linear gradient at 90 degrees. Since this is the harder one is the 90-degree one, and we'll go. If we just follow it across, we can do. What do we do? We do 0. We want the red, don't we? Yeah, we do. All right, so there's a gradient. It's incorrect, obviously, but we start at red. I think what we want to do is do a 0 and then make it 50%, 50%, repeat X. All right, so that's a monstrous, crazy thing that we just did, but it is the concept of what I'm trying to do, which is a vertically aligned gradient that goes across, and that is definitely doing that with lots of errors. So I think that we want it to be not as tall, 40, 38, 37, 36, okay. So 36% and 50% across and 30%. All right, that number is probably incorrect, but let's see what we can do. Actually, if we do it twice, no, 50% I think is correct. We would like that to be. So let's see what that is. 80. keep in mind what I'm trying to do is okay. So let's turn off the repeat. We'll do no repeat, and let's get the pieces right. So it's the red, white, and then red again. And then white again. So 140 pixels, and then make sure you get your commas. So red, white, red, white, red. So we'll give that a number as well. And then the red. Okay, let's adjust those numbers. Okay, so the first red is too wide. And this is too wide. Okay. $150. And then if I repeat X, is that correct? No, it is not correct. So slightly wrong. So what can I do? Is there a way to figure out that math in a way that's not going to require me to get out my calculator and think really hard about it? Can I just do it? I know I can go all the way across and just have it be 100% across, or do it as a repeat. But I like the 75, so let's do the no repeat again. Okay, let's put a yellow here so we can see where we are. Oh, we're not even seeing that yet. Okay, so that's a problem. So since we're under the white, we can actually do white all the way across. Let's make this 100%. So let's make that white go longer. 2, 3, 4, 5, 100. There we go. Too far across. 280. 285. That might be correct. And then we go like that. And then we need another white. Let's do some numbers. 300 pixels. And if we end that at let's keep that 100%. And that means we need to finish it red. All right. A little bit more white. 1, 2, All right. So that's the third linear gradient. It's not the prettiest linear gradient ever. In fact, it's pretty ugly. And repeat X. And that is okay. We've actually that's okay there. I do think that we're gonna have to make these transparent, or are we? This middle one we do. So now I'm gonna put green back there, and it should be just there. Okay, well, so what next? Not exactly what I wanted. Not exactly. It makes me feel actually like this is correct. And then I'm going to do another layer in here. So linear gradient. And actually, it doesn't matter. We just need the two lines now. So we can do that up at the top. And that's, let's put it at, let's do a green line. Green of 15 pixels, transparent. And that's too tall, isn't it? Then let's move it down. And then actually what we're going to do is we're going to use RGBA so we can see what we're doing. Okay, and then we're going to say it's at 0, 0. And it's 100% wide. Okay, so now let's move that down. Let's move that into place. 2, 3, 4, 5. Too far down. 45. Uh, 55. Oh, and I guess we do need the outer edges of that, don't we? It's disappointing. I was hoping to align this. All right, so this was not a good idea. But we now know that that line is at 55 pixels. So let's do red, transparent, and the red, and we'll stop there. And we'll just do us, and then another transparent, comma, and let's just move. So it's red. It's red. Okay, so what do we want? 20 pixels, and then 0. Move down, and then transparent. 55 pixels, and 0. 45, 50, 55, 0. Okay, and then the red is 65. All right, we're getting there. Almost there. So this is 4 gradients, 2 conic and 2 linear. Definitely many more efficient ways to do this, but this is the kind of thing that we do for fun on Christmas Eve. That's what I do anyway. Getting there, close. 220, 30, 235. Oh, 235, yeah. And then that's going to be 245 pixels. And then another transparent. Right. Close. And then there's just that little bit of nib of the last. I'm following it through. To 16 pixels. Just guessing. 7, 75. All right, that's a lot of steps. A little more complicated than what I did yesterday with the symmetries. It did work. We did get to 100%. But be that as it may. So 609, not too bad. Aw, shucks. Let's do it another way. Let's do it another way. Let's do the let's create this guy. We'll make the background of him like that, and we'll say border. We'll say color. No. Color border is solid white. Border width is 30 pixels, 30 pixels. Is that correct? And let's change the height of him to be, what, 10? And that's our little guy. That's our first guy. Let's do a, so we would like to constrain him. Actually, forget it. We're gonna do background of this. What if he's position fixed? Wait, background of that. Position fixed. That means he needs a width. And we need to put him in place. So that gets left of something. I don't think we need the units there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 55. Okay. And then his width is too much. 90. We need a top value. Ooh, so interesting. It's not quite right, is it? How about a margin of 0? How's that change it? It doesn't make it better, really. All right. Okay. Oh, 90. Okay. So the top value is what? 9, 8, 9, 10, 0.5, 9.5. 9.5 is the top value. which is, of course, ridiculous. All right, let's make another one. So P plus B, and then his top value will be some other number. Let's say 200, no, 180, 70, 80, 90, 0.5, 89.5, 89.5, which is, of course, ridiculous. I was going to rotate these, but I feel like that's a really bad idea at this point. All right, so let's do the next one. So B attribute. The B attribute ones have a different left is 10, sure, and their border width is a different set of values, 0, 30 pixels, 0, 30 pixels. And they have not a height and width of 10 and 90. They have a height and width of 90 and 10. Height of 90. We could also rotate 90 degrees. Let's not do that. Let's just, let's just not do that right now. We could. I know it's right there, but I feel like I'm tempting the CSS gods if I do that, and I'm just not up for it right now. This is still kind of fun though, right? Well, it's not for me. 60, 70, 80, 90, 90. Is it 90.5? How about 89.5? All right. And then B plus B, hilariously. So up B, next to another B. His left value is going to be some other number. How about 175? No, not quite. How about 200? 205, 225, 225, 30, 40, 240, 250, 255. All right, let's see if that gets us 100. I know it's very silly, very silly, but also fun. That's 99.2% match, so that's no good. Can't have that. Why is that? What am I not seeing there? That's a 99.2% match, and yet, to me, it looks like it's dead on. What am I missing? So something's off there. All right, I'm gonna copy all that and refresh the page. Paste it in. Resubmit. What's going on there? That's 99.2%. Okay, so I have some color wrong here, don't I? Color is white. The border widths seem right. I might have to bail out of this solution because that is not the number I expect out of what we've done, particularly not with this match. Not with this, the diff that we've got, which is what's going on here? Those numbers are definitely weird. What if we do a margin 0, okay, and then we're going to change these top values to be more rational. And then what if we do a margin 0 in the body too? Just because Everything just seems wrong. 10, 20, 25. Oh, again, just that little off. It's an off number. Yeah, that's no good, right? That's not better. So this is, I think we just say that's not working out. I don't know why that solution is a 99.2% match. It doesn't make sense to me. It should be closer to 99. It's saying that a whole lot of those pixels were wrong, and that just doesn't seem correct to me. I will try it again with this. But I suspect it's going to be the same problem. Even though this looks like a dead-on match, it's getting me a 99.2% match. And so there's something about this shape that is hidden. There's not another color that I can detect. Very peculiar state of affair. So I don't understand that one. You win some, you lose some. And we already won, technically speaking. So, you know, we can still tune that one a little bit, as my minifier plugin is not perfect. Still on the to-do list to refine and perfect. But as it is, well, you get what you get, right? That's what you get. All right, that's enough. Merry Christmas. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.